From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the hill for the Twins, David Festa. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. Ready to go? Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that's how he gets started here in Minnesota. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He goes down looking. Here is Bryce Harper. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. And that drops in for a strike. Harper with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
In the air to left center. 2 down. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Trey Turner stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Kyle Schwarber. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that is that.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. He's near the top in strikeouts, and opponents still haven't figured him out.
Yeah, his swing and miss is nasty, baffling would-be hitters on a weekly basis.
It's not just his power, it's his command of the strike zone that jumps out to me, Singy.
Yeah, he's must-see TV. Sign me up for that subscription. Every game is a pitching clinic.
Austin Martin leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-2. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Take a look at the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Byron Buxton now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one fouled hard the other way. Luzardo with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And takes low for ball 1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Ball 1.
Keishel matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. High fly ball right field. Castro on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Scoreless after 1. back in Minnesota. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber working through some struggles lately. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
The next pitch misses. Ball three. Fastball for a strike at 95. This is Bryson's stop.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
On the ground. Flips to second. That's one. A sensational double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You've got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Alec Bohm stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. No score here in the second. Swings through that one for strike 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
This is Willie Castro.
Right.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hold
way inside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Boom. The runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball 2.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Victor Caratini. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Struck him out looking. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes. Jeffers launched a homer in his most recent game. Luzardo, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Number 72 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side here. Back at Target Field, on to the third inning. Cedric Mullins stands in for the Phillies.
Ball, no.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles underneath it. One down. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Off the mark there. Ball one. Realmuto went deep in his most recent game. Top of the third, no score. Just missed. Line drive to short and caught.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Brandon Marsh digs in now.
Ah!
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Bryce Harper. Fly to left his first time.
Harper.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Catcher challenge, will take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball.
Marsh leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out there to center. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The shortstop, Otto Lopez.
This to third. Boom. Throws out to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Eric Wagaman, the next Twin up to hit. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Has room. And he makes the catch.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Ryan Kreidler at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Out to center. Mullins coming on. And that'll do it. Back in Minnesota. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Quick move to first. And Turner's back in. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been
in there. He's safe. Fourth inning underway. No score. That one misses. Full count now. Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in. One away.
Big first out of the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Go ahead run on base. Bryson Stott stands in for the. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. The Phillies with a chance to score first. Top half of inning number 4.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some
run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Boom. In the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Slider for a strike. That catches the top part of the zone. And the count 1-2. That's to third. Kreidler tosses to first, and that'll do it. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 1 and the Twins nothing. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Austin Martin.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 up, 1 down. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. And before the 0-1, he asks for time.
Ball, no.
The Twins hitless so far in the game. On the ground, right side. Stop. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Keishel at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fastball almost got him there. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. And in one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Ball.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning, perhaps late.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. And that's the inning. Back at Target Field, we go to the top of the fifth. Willie Castro stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Phillies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Cedric Mullins now at the plate.
No, that's a ball.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one ripped right center field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw into second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Real Muto up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. 1 out.
The go-ahead run is at second. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate.
Now this one gets through. Mullins headed home. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. New arm out of the bullpen, Taylor Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Stepping in, Brandon Marsh. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Man at first, one away. Chopped to the right side, but it kicks foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So here is Bryce Harper. He's one of the best players in the game.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Rogers, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Real Muto runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. JT Real Muto delivers yet again on this one. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the Twins catcher, Brian Jeffers.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
That one outside. Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Slams off the bottom of the wall. And the tying run is on base.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Now it's the right fielder. Struck out looking his first time.
No, that's a ball.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. One down. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Line drive, base hit. They take the force out. Play is made, 2 out. So up next for Minnesota, Eric Wagaman. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
No, outside.
Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And it's second. And another ball. The changeup missing. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And next for Minnesota, Ryan Kreidler. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins moving under this one. And that ends the inning. Back in Minnesota. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Bryce Harper to the plate. And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires to first.
Got him. That's an out.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Trey Turner now. He's 2 for 2. Foul ball.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Wagaman takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back in Minnesota, and now for the Twins, Austin Martin.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Buxton, the next to hit, takes ball one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together for him. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the second baseman, Luke Diesel, 1 for 2.
That's a ball. No.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
And that one fouled off. Now time called at the plate. And it's second. And a slider misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Luzardo with a throw over. Buxton back in there.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Caratini can't hold up, and that's a strike. Strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tying run at second base here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
The 0-2. This one in the dirt. And the runner holds. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here comes the runner. Still manages a throw. The tag, and he's safe. It's 2-2.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Go ahead run on base. Brian Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Substitution now at first base. And pinch running for the Twins, Jordan Lawler. Getting some more speed on the bases. There goes the runner. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Lawler coming home. He scores and they have the lead. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than
out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Number 72 swings through it for strike 1. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Alvarado, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And that will end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Phillies 2. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show. Back at Target Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And there's a strike in the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dan Altavilla takes over on the mound.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Ball.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Next to hit, Willie Castro. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. And that one popped in the air, left field. Martin on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Cedric.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Cedric Mullins. And fouled off. The Phils with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7.
No.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 3-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that drops in for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tanner Banks, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kirkering also getting ready. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. Eric Wagaman, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one. late on that fastball. Not close with that one, and now it's 3-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
1 out. Runner at second. Ryan Kreidler the next to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one for strike 1. And now 1-2. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Man at second. Just missed.
Down low.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's it.
Brad Keller gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Austin Martin getting ready to hit. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Down.
Late swing fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air to left center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Phillies 2. We go to the 8th. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Altavilla on the mound for the 40th time this season. And he was a 5th round pick back in 2014. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Stays alive. Hit on the ground to short. Lopez. Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Anthony Banda into the game.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Marsh, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down. Phillies down a run. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Base hit into right center. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Martin returns it to the infield as the tying run is forced to stop at second. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one in there across the letters. Turner wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Fought off foul. One out. The tying and go-ahead runs are on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, one out. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next offering upstairs. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Out to short. The flip. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the third out. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it 3-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-2.
Outside, ball 2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel, 1 for 3.
Too low.
Quick toss to first. Buxton back in there. The 1-0. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Digging in, Jordan Lawler came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Line drive. That's a base hit. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Making a move at first. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers. Fastball for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Way inside. Gets out of the way. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's the right fielder. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
So up next for Minnesota, Otto Lopez. 0 for 3 in this one. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Ball.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Outside. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat. 2 on, 2 outs. That's outside. 3 and 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a payoff pitch. Base hit right field. Clemens around third. Now a long throw home. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. And they're up by 3. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Brad Keller out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about first and second, 2 outs. Eric Wagaman, the next Twin up to hit.
No.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Ball, too high.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Twins 5. Back in Minnesota, we go to the ninth. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
That one finds the corner, and the count even at 1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
That one finds the corner. It's 2-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Set down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And now it's Alec Bohm.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Buxton returns it to the infield, and it's now first and second to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Willie Castro will hit next. In there for strike 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. First and second, and nobody out. Cedric Mullins digs in now. Derek Shelton out of the... On the mound now for the Twins, Justin Topa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's a strike. The Twins trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, 2 now. Just misses there. Just off the outside part of the plate.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-2 now. Out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Up next to Philadelphia, the catcher.
2 aboard with 1 out. Now here is JT Realmuto. Now into the game, Matt Wallner. He takes over in right.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Sliced hard but foul. Now 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Bounce towards the hole at short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Marsh in the box now. Takes strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. So they're all loaded up. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Topa is just 1 strike away.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From Target Field in Minneapolis, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Mick Abel.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
About to get started here. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that's how he gets started here in Minnesota. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here into the visitors bullpen. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
And now here is Harper. Hammered, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. There comes the throw. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Trey Turner at the plate. Makes the catch. One down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Brandon Marsh. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That one is absolutely belted. Martin going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and he popped it up. Lawler takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Stop in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Man at second. That's in there. 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. They limit the damage here. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Twins baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah? Leading off, Austin Martin. Ball to strike. That one fouled off. Martin tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. 2-2 now. Started after it. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. And a payoff pitch. That one misses.
Nope,
so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball on that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
That's a ball.
Martin aboard here at first with nobody out. Late on that fastball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Here goes the runner. This one in the air, center field. Mullins takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit, Singy.
Yeah, it's really tough for any team that struggles to get on base.
Runner takes off, pitch inside. Throw, tag, out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play. Backed off the plate that time. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. What a stop to first. In the dirt, great pick, got him. Back at Target Field, all set for the start of the inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second. This is Willie Castro.
He struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And a foul ball. Abel making his 10th start of the year. A former first-round pick in 2020.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Way high with that one. And that is ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Up and in. And that's ball 2. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Cedric.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. And that skips in the dirt. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Cedric Mullins goes the other way. His 4th home run of the season. So 2 down. JT Realmuto the next to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down. Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 2nd. And a good eye there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now here is Brandon Marsh.
Ha!
Realmuto runs. Pitch is high. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Realmuto on at second with 2 down. Outside low. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. So Harper stands in. Doubled his first time. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Line, and that's a base hit. Here comes Realmuto around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. First and second, 2 outs. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 so far.
That's a ball. That's inside.
And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. To the right side, Bell. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now to the we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And ball 1.
That's low. That's a ball.
That clips the corner.
Well, that 2-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Here's a 1-2. Keeschel started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. That one missed. That one misses.
Ball four.
So a
Take your base.
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
On the ground to third, might be two. Over to stop for one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Check swing, and he went 1-2.
That's the ball. That's down.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Ryan Jeffers at the plate with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. That's in there. Strike one. And ball one.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Runner on the go. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run blast. And they cut into the deficit. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Number 72 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting up, the third baseman,
Jordan Lawler, the next twin up to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Late on that fastball. 2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just outside. And the count 1-2.
Got to be down in the zone with that 2-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
Ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. This is Bryson Stott.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock. Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made a chase and got the quick strikeout.
Willie Castro stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time up.
Nope, ball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man on second, 2 down. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they lead by 2. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. Put himself in a really good spot.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here comes Real Muto. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike. That's inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In for a strike. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Fouled off. He was late. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Just missed. Outside low, 2-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Larnach in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Step off throw to first, and he's back in easily. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throws, skips past him.
Well, he picked looked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Time called. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Up the middle. The throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Byron Buxton. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
The changeup missing. Ball one. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. There's a strike. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now for the Twins, Luke Diesel walked his first time. To short, could be two. And he can't come up with it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And that leaves them with runners at first and second. Here's Josh Bell. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Lopez, the next to hit, takes outside. First and second, two down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Pickoff throw. Buxton back in there.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Two on, two outs. Inside, just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
Time called down before the payoff pitch. Right side, hard hit. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching me. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. That's a little bit low.
Ball.
And there's the automatic. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him in.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout. Yoendrys Gomez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Fouled off left side. Marsh gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And Harper down on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Trey Turner. Now quick throw to first. And he's back in safely.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Just missed. Man at first, one away.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Up the middle. Nice grab. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Phillies 4 and the Twins 3. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Ball one, no strikes. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses outside, and that's ball one. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. On the warning track, and hauls it in. So up next for Minnesota, Jordan Lawler. Struck out swinging his first time.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though. Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And they'll do it again. The 2-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and that's the inning. Twins are set down. Back in Minnesota, we go to the top of the 5th. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one drilled left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Stop. Stands in now and watches strike one. Tap foul at the plate. Gomez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Alec Bohm digs in now.
Alec Bohm.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Twins 3. Back at Target Field, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Austin Martin.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
That's a ball.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one way inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And a 3-2. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach. Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Jose Alvarado, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Keller getting cranked up as well.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there are 2 outs. Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. Off the mark there. Low. And that's ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Willie Castro stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul straight back. That one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Ball.
Stays alive. That one misses, and a full count now. Set down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Hee-haw!
Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And that skips in the dirt. That one just misses.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, bases empty. JT Realmuto steps in, and that one fouled off. There's the strike. Chop back up the middle, and that one handled. Fires to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Alvarado. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. That one at triple digits. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Orion Kirkering, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Banks, the lefty, warming up as well.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Caught him looking for the K.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Bell up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Otto Lopez. 1 for 2.
Outside. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
In the air to left center. Marsh on the move to the alley. He's got it, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here. Back in Minnesota, we go to the top of the 7th. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well into the bullpen and gone. Bryce Harper blasts one out the opposite way. His 32nd of the year. One down. Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Here, what?
Swing and he breaks his bat. Keishel fires to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout. Taylor Rogers into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. That's a laser base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. And they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 40, Brian Kelly. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 80, Andrew Painter. Now pitching for the Twins,
Ball 4, take the base.
number 19,
Say, 3.
Eric
3.
Orzi.
You're out. Out. Out.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.